Okay, so I'm going to lead practice called Mindfulness of Breath, Body, Sounds and Thoughts. And so this practice is in 4 distinct stages. But just to start with, just finding a posture that feels comfortable, either sat on a chair or sofa, or lying down on a bed or sofa or mat, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And just taking a moment or two just to settle into the practice and just arrive. And then when you're ready, just gently closing your eyes. And this will just help to minimise external distractions. So very gradually, as you sit or lie, I'd like you to bring your awareness to your breathing. How do you know that you're breathing? Where do you notice the breath most strongly? It may be the passage of air into and out of the nostrils, or it may be the gentle rising and falling of the belly, the diaphragm. Just see if you can locate your breath. Just be curious about the breath, seeing if you can follow it as you breathe all the way in and all the way out. If you're feeling lethargic or sleepy, then the suggestion is to perhaps focus on your breath higher in the body. So perhaps this passage of air into and out of your nostrils. If on the other hand you're feeling a bit anxious or worried or irritable, then the suggestion is to just focus on your breath lower in your body. So perhaps the rising and falling of your belly, your abdomen, your diaphragm. It doesn't matter where you focus on your breath, and just seeing if you can connect with your breath, connect with your breathing. Just noticing the sensations of your breath as you breathe in and breathe out. Your belly filling with air as you breathe in, and then your belly emptying of air as you breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Every in-breath is a new beginning, and every out-breath a complete letting go. Seeing if you can use your breath to anchor you in your present moment experience. You can only breathe for this moment. You can't breathe yesterday or tomorrow. You can only breathe from one moment to the next. And as you sit here breathing, you may notice that it's not that easy to just maintain your focus on your breath. The mind has a natural tendency to be swept away into thinking, planning, worrying, daydreaming. And this is completely normal. It's what our minds do. Doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. But if you notice that your mind has wandered, just see if you can catch the thought, perhaps even labelling it as worrying or planning, and then gently, without criticising yourself, just gradually guide your awareness back to your breath, back to this moment, and begin again. So where is your mind right now? Just notice where it has gone, and then gradually escort it back to the breath, back to this moment. And now I'd like you to let go of just focusing primarily on your breath. And I'd like you to see if you can expand your awareness to take in your whole body as you sit here breathing. Noticing your feet grounded on the floor or supported by a mat or cushion. Notice the points of contact that your body is making with where you sit or lie. Notice any feelings of warmth or cold, any sensations of tension or difficulty. Just seeing if you can resist the temptation we often have to want things to be different to how they are right now. And just see if you can open to what is. Just seeing if you can accept your body as it is from moment to moment. Opening to some of the feelings of discomfort or tension rather than pushing them away. Being curious. Noticing how they flux and change and move around. No sensation is ever exactly the same. Just exploring what's going on in your body right now, without judgment, without a critical voice, just opening to what is there for you right now. And if, as you sit here, focusing on your body, you notice any tension building, any stress that's been stored throughout the course of the day, then let's just see if we can turn towards this with kindness, with curiosity. Breathing in awareness of any region of tension or discomfort, and then breathing out a sense of letting go, letting be. Just seeing if you can use your breath to soothe the hard edges of discomfort that your body is holding right now. Using the breath to reconnect with your body. Using your breath to re-inhabit your body a little more deeply. And now I'd like you to let go of focusing primarily on your body, and I'd like you to turn your attention to another aspect of our experience. I want you to see if you can notice the sounds around you. Any sounds inside the room in which you're sat or you're lying. Any sounds you can hear outside the room, perhaps in another room of your house. And what about sounds outside your house? Perhaps the birds singing, or the hum of traffic outside, distant voices, or the wind. Just see if you can be aware of any sounds that come into your field of awareness. Just see if you can notice the sounds for what they are, simply sounds. We don't need to attach any stories or associations. Just see if you can notice the sound and then let it go again. And some sounds may be considered pleasant, some sounds perhaps irritating. And just see if we can hold them all in our awareness without clinging to those that we like or pushing away those we don't like. Just seeing them simply as an object in our field of awareness that come and rise in our awareness and then pass away again. Noticing sounds that come and go, and noticing sounds that are perhaps more of a background noise, a monotonous background sound. And even noticing moments of silence, if they come at all, even if they are fleeting and short-lived. And sounds can be powerful, evoke memories and stories and associations, some positive, some negative. But just see if you can be aware of the sounds, hear them for what they are, and then let them go again. Noticing, observing, and then letting go. And now I'd like you to see if you can let go of focusing primarily on sounds. And I'd like you to, this time, turn your attention to thoughts. Just seeing if you can focus on your thoughts as they arise in your awareness and then pass away again. And I want you to see if you can be in relationship to your thoughts in just the same way that you're in relationship to sounds, just viewing them as an object in your field of awareness, that we don't have to get caught up in or become attached to or let spiral out of control. Just seeing if we can notice our thoughts as they arise in awareness, linger a little and then pass away again. Seeing if you can explore the thoughts, the content, the emotional charge, and then let them go. Seeing if you can look at your thoughts from an observer stance, looking at them rather than from them. You are not your thoughts, and thoughts are not facts. So some people find it helpful to use imagery when connecting and relating to their thoughts. Some people like the idea of thoughts being like clouds in the sky. And your mind is like the sky. It can hold all the thoughts, all the different weather patterns. And some thoughts may be like dark, threatening, stormy grey clouds. And other thoughts may be like white, fluffy, non-threatening clouds. It doesn't matter whether they're storm clouds or summer clouds. Just seeing if you can notice the clouds and then watch them pass over the sky, just like you can watch your thoughts pass through your mind. Remembering that your mind is like the sky, it can hold them all in awareness. And no weather conditions stay the same permanently. Constantly changing from one weather condition to another, just like our moods change, just like our thoughts change. Just seeing if we can observe our thoughts in the same way that we can observe clouds in the sky. And another image that's sometimes helpful to people when thinking about thoughts is the image of a stream and leaves floating down the stream. Each thought is like a leaf that's just flowing down the stream. And you can watch the leaves just like you can watch your thoughts. Once again, sitting as an observer and just watching. And see if you can imagine your thought is a leaf just floating down the stream. And you're sat on the bank of the stream, watching the thoughts come into your awareness and then pass away again. And sometimes, as is often the case, you'll fall into the stream. You'll get caught up in your thoughts and be swept away. And this will inevitably happen from time to time, and that's okay. But each time you notice that you've fallen into the stream and you're being swept along on the thought stream, just seeing if you can pull yourself out of the stream. Return once again to the banks of the stream, just watching each leaf passing by and floating away, just letting go of each thought, each leaf in turn. And a final image I'd like to share with you in this practice is that of watching a show at the theatre, and all your thoughts are like the actors on the stage. They come out from the curtains and onto the stage. Some are happy, some are moody, some are grumpy. And they're all the thoughts that we're watching from our position as the audience. Just watching our thoughts in the same way that we watch the actors on the stage. And they do their little bit, we watch them, and then they go off stage. Just like you can pay attention to your thoughts for a while. What do they tell us? What does this reveal to us in this moment? And then let go. Allow them to go. Just let go of them once again. So whichever image is more comfortable for you to use, or whatever image you prefer, just seeing if you can remember the importance of watching your thoughts, observing your thoughts, rather than being your thoughts. No matter how powerful they may feel, no matter how much you believe them, thoughts are not facts. They're simply thoughts. And we can notice them and then let them go again. So very gradually seeing if you can return to your breath and your body. Just seeing if you can let go of the thoughts that have been fighting for your attention and just return to your breath and your body in this moment. Using your breath to anchor you in this moment. And in the final stage of this practice, I'd like you to see if you can open to what is called choiceless awareness. And this is where you hold all the aspects of your experience, holding them all together, balanced awareness. So your breath, your body, your thoughts and your feelings. Just seeing if you can hold them all without being affected or knocked. Just seeing if you can hold them all in a balanced sense of awareness. So you're aware of what you're feeling and what your thoughts are. Any discomfort that may be building in your body. But you can hold them all in awareness without reacting. And just seeing if you can breathe into any area of difficulty, whether it's discomfort in your body, or painful thoughts, or memories. Whatever it may be, you can hold them all. So just finishing the practice with a deeper, more intentional breath in. Breathing all the way in and breathing all the way out. Bringing awareness to all aspects of your experience, and then just letting them go, letting it be. Breathing in awareness and breathing out a sense of letting go, letting be. One more breath where you really pay attention to the sensations as you breathe in and breathe out. And remembering that your breath is always with you, always here to anchor you in moments of stress or when you're feeling overwhelmed or anxious. Your breath is portable, accessible. Use your breath when you need it, and just see if you can use the mindfulness we've cultivated here throughout the rest of your day, seeing if the formal mindfulness that you cultivate during practices such as these can spill out into all aspects of your day. So the informal mindfulness, as you go about your daily activities, becomes your norm, becomes a healthy habit. And so when you're ready, just gently opening your eyes and allowing your awareness to return to the room.